Hey guys, it's Henry here from Insomniac Fabrications with our inaugural podcast. And today I'm with, let's go from left to right, so Joe.
Hello.
I'm with also Robbie.
Hello.
And I'm also with Sam.
Hello.
And yeah, this is our first ever podcast for Insomniac Fabrications, and this should be a fortnightly thing, hopefully. So yeah, we've just got two members missing, which is Jillian and Dylan. So Dylan is in Sydney at the moment at EB Expo, and Jillian is too busy playing Borderlands 2 at the moment. So it's a bit of a shame, but you know. But yeah, well, where to begin? I guess, has anybody seen any movies recently, or does anybody want to talk about anything before we even start? Like anything that's come up
About what?
about anything. Well, Dale, what's his game? What's the thing on Steam? I don't know what it is.
I have so many games I want to play at the moment. Ah,
Dale, what's
God.
what's his game design on Steam thing?
This what?
This game
Game Maker
design?
Studio, go.
I don't know. I have no idea what it is.
Okay, yeah. Well, since Steam added their new software tab to the Steam store, a whole bunch of pretty cool programs have come out, including the latest version of Game Maker Studio. But the
Which
most
is
basic version is free, but if you want to pick up any better version of that can export to different formats like HTML5 or even iOS or Android, that's going to cost a little bit more, like $450 for the best version.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But I've used GameMaker for a long time, and it's quite a good program if you're looking to get into just starting to learn about making games like properly. Decent games you can make with it.
So is it like an open world thingy, or does it like do you just like import like characters and stuff, or do you?
No, you make it all from scratch.
That's pretty cool.
It's like you can either just use, they've got like drag and drop actions which you can use to make games with, or if you're a little more advanced, you can use the coding language that they've written for the program. And basically you make your own sprites, your own objects, your own models, and all that stuff. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's quite fun.
Yeah, there are some good programs. I'm just looking at one called 3D Code, which is like a 3D modeling one. There's some paint ones.
Yeah, I
There's
used
other stuff on
And Source Filmmaker, of course.
oh,
Yeah.
Source Filmmaker. Oh, it's so good.
I used, you know, Source Filmmaker was, they started working on that 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, they worked on
that's
that
how
4
they
years ago.
made all their
Games.
all their previews and stuff there.
Yeah, the
okay.
ads and everything.
series.
Yeah, the Source Filmmaker. Because I remember listening to Rooster Teeth, and yeah, they started playing around with it 4 years ago or so. So.
They got a build of it that early.
Yeah, but because they know some of the guys at Valve. So,
Ah, okay.
yeah. Yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah. I played DayZ the other day. I've been wanting to play that game. Holy
Like
shit.
the proper.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play that game for ages because, oh my god, so good.
I didn't know Armor 2 was came out on Mac.
Has it come out on Mac?
No, but did you play it on the Windows Edition?
I played it on our friend's Windows.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So,
How much is it?
It's $20, but that's for the Windows Edition.
no, it's 30,
And
isn't it?
then I'm not sure if the mod costs. The mod's still free, right?
Yeah, the mod's still free, but supposedly they're releasing a separate game as well for DayZ.
I'm not sure if that'll have any like better graphics or anything. It just
No,
It'll
it-
just be.
No. The guy who made DayZ is said he's thinking about releasing a new game called DayZ. It's gonna be separate to Arma 2. He'll have to pay Arma 2 some money, supposedly.
Oh yeah.
that's just royalties.
Yeah, but he's also gonna upgrade the engine system,
Oh okay.
so he can, because the character models aren't that great. He said
And
he wants to
the
improve them.
zombie attacking whole
bit
animations things
glitchy.
are pretty.
Yeah, but that's a bit
terrible.
of the service problems as well. They're not the greatest service. Well, the Australian ones aren't the greatest ones anyway.
So like the whole way zombies attack, they like run up to you, then they just stand still, and then like a second later they'll just start hitting you.
Yeah.
I'm sure that could be. You know,
And if they can
improved upon.
update the UI for that as well, the GUI, that'd be great. I'm not a fan of it as it stands.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. It's just a bit overcomplicated and hard to understand.
Okay.
Like the whole picking up items thing. Just when I was watching, I haven't actually played it, but I was watching a YouTube video. It didn't look very intuitive.
Do the Mind Z servers get reset? Like if you're on it and then you leave, you like abort, and then
You can have safe logouts. So
yeah, no. But if it restarts, the server restarts. Like, does your respawn restart as well?
I don't think so. Like it's just a scheduled reboot.
I know because because I do that. And last time we played, there was like 5 of us or so, all up north, all together. We were logged out right next to each other with all this stuff. So
Okay.
you were there, Dale. Do you not remember?
No, last time I played, I was in a forest.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, but we were heading up north,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and then we logged out. I think you had been surrounded by zombies. Jillian came and helped you or something.
Yeah, oh yeah. I remember.
I've played Manzi on and off pretty recently. It's been
We played
pretty
so
nice.
far. Yeah, we got really far north. Like where the sand places just before the volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came across fake Dale.
What?
No. So what I'm saying is Dale is pro with arrows in
Oh, yeah.
and this guy he was versing a giant and about 10 zombies. No joke.
Really?
Giant and 10 zombies. He takes on like 5 zombies, turns around, kills Dylan.
No.
We're like off in the distance and we're just like looking, see if he dies. He turns around, kills Dylan, 3 shots. Dylan doesn't even get to move.
Really?
We start attacking. He dodges all my arrows, all Julian's arrows. And then Julian and me get a hit on him. He kills the giant. He kills all the zombies around him. Comes charging at us with his arrow.
Did you just book it?
No, we had to fight him because he was so good.
And so there were like how many of you and one of him?
There was 3 of us and 1 of him.
Did you kill him?
And then what happened was he killed me and then he killed Julian.
Oh,
God,
dear.
I know Mind Z is not as like intense as DayZ in the fact that people don't just flat out murder you, but
Yeah, I know.
I've had some pretty bad experiences. Just people like, you do your international peace symbol, you block with your sword, and they'll be like, yeah, we're cool. Then you walk past them,
just
swing around, and
Kill you
stab
straight away.
But
That's
the problem is like
mean.
when
The thing with
you're
this game is you should rage after a couple tries because you just go,
the problem is like in Mine Z, everybody that you meet is in spawn area, like on the coast. So everybody doesn't have a lot of stuff. When you get up there, everybody has armor, diamond swords,
yeah.
enchanted stuff.
I
So
usually
you can't trust
I go on the
anybody.
Aussie server,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
when we go.
be on like the right hand side, the eastern side,
Yeah.
and just kind of chill up there, like next to that. There's a massive castle, and there's just like that massive mushroom thing. I try to get north over there, and it seems to work pretty well. But then you got zombies and all your other stuff.
Yeah, I went on. I can't remember, a long time ago. I imported I can't remember, some like map mod or something. You can make waypoints.
Oh.
And
Okay.
so I
Yeah.
put 3 waypoints. I put
Just one of those mini map mods.
yeah.
Oh, is that REI's minimap?
I can't remember, something like Z's minimap or something.
Yeah.
So I
I actually downloaded the tactical HUD mod for that. It's not bad.
yeah.
Tactical HUD. Never heard of it. What is it?
For Mind Z, it's just like it tells you all the armor you have on, how many arrows you have, like just a couple of useful things.
Okay.
But it's either that or you can have the mini map mod. It's kind of one or the other. Oh, it tells you time and the direction you're facing, so north, south, east, west. It's
That's
useful.
pretty good. That's
Well,
pretty
Oh.
you can tell that you can tell the direction through pressing F3, but you don't want to have to be doing that all the time, I suppose.
The grafting blocks you.
In Mine Z, I
But,
pretty
yeah.
much run around with F3 on because I have to
You can hold
find
down
somebody.
Shift to get rid of the graphs when you press F3.
Well then.
Okay, I never knew that. Yeah, but Mine Z is pretty good. It's a pretty good mod.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of multiplayer games, have you guys heard of a game called Survivors?
Yes, I actually have. I watched that today. I watched PewDiePie play that.
Yeah.
PewDiePie
Basically-
and Ken.
It's basically Slender multiplayer, from what I've seen of it.
Yeah, but it's got wolves instead of Slender.
Instead of Slenderman, it's like this evil werewolf thing with glowing red eyes.
And it
And
explodes
when you see him,
smoke
like there's
everywhere.
explosions of blood just fly out everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
And then he tries to kill you. same Slenderman, but it's not the same. It's not really in the same way. It's basically if he catches up to you, he kills you, even
Yeah.
if you're not looking at him.
Because he moves like a werewolf. He's actually a character
Yeah.
model that moves, not like Slenderman who's still. So, and it's so loud. Holy crap, it's loud.
Yeah, the sound he makes when you see him is really loud.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah. Was McPixel always on Steam?
McPixel, no, it was greenlit
Yeah, that's what I thought.
days ago. I don't know. Yeah, that game that's interesting.
It's like looks like a fun but stupid game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, what have you been playing, Joe?
Bit of this, bit of that. Mainly Guild Wars.
Oh, of course.
Guild Wars.
Getting Guild Wars 2, yeah. Getting back into a bit of COD.
Oh yeah, which one?
Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, fight me.
I love COD.
They added a new game type yesterday called
Really?
Money in the Dank, right?
Mm.
And it's pretty much, you know what sabotage is?
Yeah.
I'll explain it because obviously Dale and Robbie don't play much COD. But what it
I
is-
have a console and I
and
don't like it on Mac.
it's oh yeah, Black Ops released a Mac version, by the way.
Yeah.
But FPS, only certain FPSs work well on Mac, and I think Black Ops is one of them.
What do you mean? What?
I just don't like how it plays on PC and Mac.
Oh, so you mean only certain FPSs work well on computers?
Yeah.
In
Well,
general.
no, actually, only certain FPSs will work well on consoles. Like, I couldn't imagine playing Half-Life 2 on an
I think
I played
any
Half-Life 2 on
FPS is
PlayStation.
enhanced by having a mouse over a joystick.
You'd think
Yeah,
that,
but
but look at
the
all the
thing-
games that just completely own with the thing that you hold. What?
A controller?
Controller, shut up.
Yeah,
The
it's
thing
'cause
with PC,
yeah, sorry, Joe. Go on.
the thing with PCs though is that it's so much easier to install aimbots and such on PCs,
Oh yeah.
and so much harder to detect.
No, there's no aimbot on PC and there's aimbot on console. Well, aim assist, I mean. There's no aim
No,
assist.
as in
on PC.
actual programs which actually,
Yeah, I know what you
Fine.
mean.
yeah.
But like they're more
You-
strict about that on PC than they are on Xbox. If somebody has it, they won't get banned for about 10 weeks. Like if somebody's boosting, they won't get banned for ages. Like,
Yeah, I
they
think
probably won't even
Xbox is
get banned.
really... Xbox and PS3s are really stringent. They can do console bans and IP bans as well, whereas
I reckon Xbox won this generation of consoles.
Really?
You reckon?
yeah, you have an Xbox. That's what you'd think.
No. I have a PlayStation as well.
What?
I have both.
Can I have one of them? I don't have any.
Treachery. This is treachery.
Yeah, I sold you my PlayStation for $500.
You can't even buy a new one.
There's like $400 in store.
Yeah, but mine's got stuff on it and games.
Ooh, stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I was talking about Money in the Dank. It's pretty much like sabotage. Sabotage is where you have 2 bombs on each side of the map, and you have like the thing to plant the bomb in the middle, like the little laptop thing. It's in the middle, and if one team gets it, then they have to go plant your bomb. But if you kill the guy with the bomb and then you pick it up, you have to go plant the other bomb. Right? So, do you understand what I'm saying?
Kind of.
Yeah, and then, but instead of using your own classes, it has 5 default classes you have to use. And then whoever has the bomb becomes a juggernaut and only has a pistol.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've got a couple Moabs on that, so it's pretty easy. Once you're a jug, just get Moabs for days.
I don't know how COD modes work. It just all confuses me.
It's okay.
You kids and your FPSs. Back in my day, we had
Half-Life.
Pac-Man, Pokemon.
Mario. Love Mario. Yeah,
Mario's the best.
Have you guys ever played Half-Life on console?
What? I know Jules has it, but I've never played it personally.
I've played it, it's alright. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, no, it's just I just can't imagine. I've only ever played it on
Yeah.
on PC. It just fits so well for me. I'm just trying to imagine it on.
So Henry, from experience,
Yes.
because obviously you've got it on console and PC. Oh, do you have it on PC?
Well, on PC.
I thought you got it.
No, I played it before, but
Oh, okay. So from your experience, is it easier to like do all that like aiming and shooting sort of stuff with the joystick or mouse?
I always thought mouse was more precise, but you know,
Yeah, I think mouse would be easier to use for that reason because it's
especially with
way
your
easier to aim with.
infrareders, your nagas,
I
your
reckon-
datas.
to be honest, I reckon PC is a bit better. I don't know because you get
Hooray!
you get the aim assist on the Xbox, which helps you out a lot.
Oh, okay.
But
Really?
you don't get consoles automatically have aim assist. I think it's like they have like a 20% aim assist or something. So sometimes it goes to like 100. It's crazy. So,
That's fair.
I mean, like it's fair because on a PC you have a lot better connection than you do on an Xbox. But
Well, yeah.
and wait, yeah, I don't know. I think because I played COD on my laptop before.
Oh,
So I used to play a lot of COD 4 on my laptop. I reckon PC is better for like
I'm sorry. Cleared up COD 4 is World at War, right?
no COD 4 is Modern Warfare, the first one.
Modern Warfare 1, yeah.
COD 5 is World of War.
okay.
Get with it, Robbie. Jesus.
Dude, you start going in COD. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like,
You finished
wow.
Black Mesa yet?
I've never had a PS3 and Xbox, so yeah.
Really?
What?
You
No,
know-
I'm stuck with PS2, you know?
Oh,
Do you still have that PS2, Robbie?
It's in a basket over there.
Oh, I still have mine. Mine's
I
right
think-
next to all my other consoles.
Yeah, well, I got rid of mine a while
Game
ago.
PS2 for me would have to be Need for Speed. That was a great game.
See, I started playing Sly Cooper
Oh, okay.
the other day because Seamus started playing it.
I've heard a lot of stuff about Sly Cooper. It's either similar to Jack and Daxter sort of stuff or Ratchet and Clank. I can't remember.
It's
I've heard it's like one of the best PS1, 2
two
games.
Yeah, I reckon it's more closer to like Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
So it's like all stealthy and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, Assassin's Creed. That's another game I need to get into. I have a lot of games on my reading list and playing list. That's one of them. But yes, continue.
Yeah. And, no, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember the Assassin's Creed trailers. Oh my god, they're all so good.
Oh, I saw the latest one. It's amazing. It just makes me want to buy the game.
Which one? The one that's in slow motion?
Yeah, the slow-mo one was.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
I will not let my children die.
I've got an axe. Stay back.
Yep.
Nah, Assassin's Creed. I remember the Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it was Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That was when I saw the ad. I was like, oh my god. The one where he's like walking through a crowd and
What did we? Oh yeah, that one.
the guards
And then
like dying around him.
I
and
think
everything.
Revelations we saw at the last DB Expo was just like the whole. What was it again? And they saw like the extended bit. That was good as well. There was who makes this the Assassin's Creed actually? What company is it?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Oh, that's right.
At the end of the ads, you always see that. There's a little circle. So, yeah.
What other games does Ubisoft do? Let's see.
Somebody's got background noise.
So,
Probably Robbie.
That's definitely not me.
It is you.
close your door or something.
My door is closed. It's made
Get
of
a-
hardwood. It's
Get a
just
better
fine.
door.
Shut up. One sec.
Oh, I don't know if you guys saw it, but you know how they had the Left 4 Dead movies? I'm sure Robbie would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Left 4 Dead movies by Colin and Connor?
Let me check. I think so.
I'll send you a link to them. But they after like 8 months they released the third one. Like they,
Oh yeah, I have seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, they released the third one the other week.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I have to watch
It's
that.
been like 8 months. It's like 45 minutes or so. And it was
What are we
pretty
talking
good.
about?
We're talking about the. Have you seen the Left 4 Dead?
Oh, it is 45. Oh gosh.
Have you seen the Left 4
Well-
Dead movies, Robbie?
Left 4 Dead what?
Like the Left 4 Dead movies that made by Colin and Connor.
On
What?
YouTube.
Yeah,
Where are they?
It's like a 3-part series.
3 parts. They're making.
I must.
I was about to say I won't spoil it anymore, but at the
Yeah.
end of the third one, oh my
I
god!
haven't. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, the end of the third one is so good. I wish I could say it because
Oh.
it has such a good ending.
It looked really cool.
You should just watch a trailer for it, Robbie. I'll send you the trailer link. So, Left 4 Dead.
It's really accurate and everything. It's nice.
Left 4 Dead.
They got the hunting rifle and the auto shot. It's nice. That and I love Left 4 Dead, so that's kind of pretty good.
Yeah, everybody loves Left 4 Dead, don't they? Except
So
Dylan.
on that point, has anyone seen Half-Life Origins?
Half-Life Orange.
Orange.
What the fuck?
It is.
Like,
It's like the same idea. It's actually. It's by posted on Machinima, but it's
Infectious Designer. That's the person who made it.
oh yeah, yep, and yeah, it's live action short film about Half-Life.
On live
Half-Life
action
one.
short films about video games, there's also one about Portal. It wasn't. I didn't like that one as much, but there was a Portal No Escape by.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is that the one? So the one with
Whatever.
the girl?
Oh yeah, one with the girl locked in the room and
Yeah. And then
The-
like,
effects look nothing like actual portals, but that's okay. I'm just you
Yeah,
know
it's not easy to do a portal effect.
I wouldn't like to. That'd be very hard.
I want
But
to.
yeah, anyway, with that Half-Life one,
Yeah.
actually today, 2 days ago now, but they, I think, I'm not sure if it was like a sequel. No, it is a sequel to it. It was another video released, which was basic. It's called Enter the Freeman. It's like the
Ooh.
second installment of that Half-Life Origins. It's kind of a sequel. It's like takes place after the Resonance Cascade. They got a few pretty cool effects in there. They got like some people wearing head crab hats that look really good.
I've seen more leaks about Half-Life 3. You know,
Oh, really?
I told
There's
you.
always leaks about Half-Life 3.
You know how I
That
told,
was just a massive group of trolls.
but you know how like I told you that Shell was going to be in Half-Life 3.
Really?
I'm going to shift the discussion to Windows 8. Interesting. Okay. You know how I told you how Shell is going to be in Half-Life 3. You know that,
Yeah.
Dale? Yeah. Well, I've also heard that
What?
the Left 4 Dead series is going to be intertwined very smallly,
Oh,
intertwined in the Half-Life 3
where'd you
series.
hear that? I don't even think that
I
part
don't
of
No,
the
no,
same
dude.
universe.
No, but it's not gonna be in it. It's gonna be a part. There's gonna be a reference to it in the past.
I don't know more than like a Midnight Riders poster on the wall that they could really reference it, because I don't think the universes really go
Yeah.
well together. It's like kind of,
No.
a very sci-fi universe, another very sci-fi
No,
universe, and
what
then
I've-
kind of
What I've
Well,
Zombie.
Robbie, Half-Life and Portal are the same universe, but
yeah, I know, but the point
But-
is that
it's like sci-fi universe, and then Left 4 Dead is a very kind of, post-apocalyptic zombie.
yeah, I know.
Doesn't
But the
fit.
point is the article was titled "This isn't the first time this happened," and it is like you know how like you got the head crab zombies and everything. They're pretty much called zombies. It's like
Yeah.
this isn't the first time zombies have come across our world.
Oh,
Like
okay.
referencing Left 4 Dead too. Or
But
Left
yeah,
4 Dead series.
Where did you hear that Chell was going to be in Half-Life 3?
I heard that on the podcast. She's going to be one of the main characters.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'd like to see more Chell, especially if she gets a speaking role, except that would destroy pretty much
no one will get speaking roles.
every single fan creation ever.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, when you think about that, that wouldn't really make sense. So
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think they'll give either Gordon Freeman or Chell speaking roles.
It would kind of destroy the mystery that is their voice.
well then, if she is going to be it, then how is? No, I bet it'll be like you play as Gordon Freeman at a certain part, then you play as Chell at a certain part, you play as Gordon Freeman, then you play as Chell, and they meet up right at the end. And then
This is gonna be cool.
Yeah, I reckon that'll happen, but it might not.
Give Chell Eleanor McLean. That would just be fun.
Okay, well, we'll move on to Joe's discussion now.
Yeah, well, what do you guys think about Windows 8, the Metro, for desktop?
Would have no
As in-
clue.
Can we
Go.
burn it in a fire?
We should have Matt here for this. We could just have his massively biased opinion.
I've heard a lot of bad things about Windows 8.
Well, if it's anything like Vista, then get it away from me.
A couple
Oh,
of
it's
good
worse.
It's a lot worse. But basically, there's a post on the Microsoft website by a person who's been using Windows for a while, and it pretty much says that the whole operating system was designed to implement touch first and mouse second.
Yeah.
What?
That does sound pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's basically a tablet operating system that they've like, oh, let's put it on computers as well and see how it goes.
Why don't they just use it for touchscreen computers
Well, I don't know.
instead of just computers in general?
Like, for example, he gave a usability thing. This is not quite related to what I was just saying, but in Windows 7, for example, to pause a song, you just click on Windows Media Player if you're using it, and hit pause. Whereas in Windows 8, you got to go hit Start in the Charms menu, click Desktop, click on Windows Media Player, hit pause. So it's gone from 2 to 4 clicks.
That's retarded.
Or if you're on a Mac, you could just click F8, which is back to the pause key.
Yep.
Bam.
Well, yeah, of course. You got some laptops like mine's Function Home pauses it, and he goes on as well in terms of the Metro app side of it, in that you can only have two Metro apps open at the same time, and they take up the whole screen.
Just
You're on
stupid.
If you're on a desktop with 3 screens, each from 24 inches, all full HD, you're looking at a massive amount of screen space being taken up by 2 Metro apps, which
And
you can't
whereas,
actually close.
On a normal desktop, you'd have like 5 to 6 programs open at once.
Well, yeah, they made the apps bigger because it's easier to touch, which is another thing where it's just like, well, if it's easier to touch, then it's better. It kind of like, it's bringing touch first instead of mouse,
Yeah.
which is...
So obviously not on a desktop computer. Please.
Yeah. So Joe's brought up a list of problems with Metro and redesign recommendations. There's also an article on CNET I've read before, which is done by Paul Allen about Windows 8, which he says, I think it's a semi-biased opinion. He seems to like it, except for a few things. He says, Allen found most puzzling was adjusting to new features as a traditional desktop user.
Yeah.
Like, a hard time using multiple monitors, and the system would sometimes switch between the 2 modes when it didn't really want to. So
Really?
yeah, there are some bugs and stuff, but
I just read that the multitasking limitations, like the multitasking in Windows 8 in the default UI is the most limited, blah blah blah, since the 1980s. Only 2 Metro apps can be running side by side,
Yeah.
and their
Yeah,
sizes
and-
are completely fixed and unchangeable. That's retarded.
In the actual beta for it, there was an option to boot to desktop rather than
Oh,
boot
really?
to start screen.
They've
And
removed
what they
that,
did-
haven't they?
In the very final release, they actually changed it to disable that option, so now everyone has to suffer their way through the Metro screen
Oh, it's just
or the
cruel.
desktop.
I love that use of the word suffer.
Can I put in a quote by Notch?
You must... Okay, yep, Notch is legitimate.
Notch.
Now.
Okay, this is a tweet Notch posted about a week ago. He says, got an email from Microsoft wanting to help certify Minecraft for Windows 8. I told them to stop trying to ruin the PC as an open platform.
Oh. Oh.
So Notch, yeah, doesn't feel very highly for Windows 8 at all. He also says, I'd rather have Minecraft not run on Windows 8 at all than play it along. Maybe we can convince a few people not to switch to Windows 8 that way.
Wow.
Another thing I noticed, because I've used the beta, was it's not very intuitive. Like most operating systems so far, to date, from Microsoft and Apple, and even Ubuntu and Linux, have been relatively straightforward. You know, you click a big button in the top left or bottom left, and you have all your options.
I'm sorry, did you
Whereas-
like that star button, Joe?
I think
And then
he
you see-
did very much.
Then you see in Windows 8, I mean, they've actually, the first operating system from Microsoft with a UI with a graphical user interface, sorry, it's the first operating system to actually not have a start button, and
It's so
I just think they're
sad.
going to lose so many people over that.
Well, I think like people kind of browsed over that, but I think that's a really big thing. I mean, I personally really like the start button.
And replacing it with like the whole hot corner thing, from my experience with hot corners, they're just annoying and they always trigger when you don't want them to.
Oh, hot corners have been pretty annoying for me.
I don't use
They're
that.
more touch. It's just plain. They're touch based. I mean, you don't want to have to leave your mouse in the corner of the window for 5 seconds for a menu to pop up.
Exactly.
I don't use touch, like, I don't use click corners and all that. I use just keyboard commands or anything.
Yeah.
I want shortcuts like my spaces and stuff.
Even the search, which in Windows 7 is so easy, you just hit start typing. In Windows 8, you go to your Metro desktop and you have to start typing, and it shows the results across the whole screen. And if you want to quickly change back to Skype or iTunes or something, or your web browser, you actually have to exit out of the search and go back to your desktop, and it's just very inefficient. I think they're going to lose so many corporate sales on that.
Isn't it aimed at more corporate thing,
Well,
Yeah.
but
corporate side things?
the thing with businesses though is that they want to have the most efficient operating system so they can get the most productivity that they can. And if you spend half your day waiting for a hot corner to appear or a fancy animation to change from Metro to Windows to desktop, it's just not productive.
I can just imagine like a cubicle of people and there's like a guy walking around. It's like the guy's like putting his mouse up into the corner. It's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to get this to work. Oh my god, it's not working.
I think just before Sam brought up a really good point, which is for like years and years, almost 10 to 20 years now, Windows has been a very corporate business and aiming towards like corporate things. And
I reckon 30 years because it was 1980s when it first came around.
yeah, and Windows 8 seems to be really kind of homey, like kind of
Yeah, that's a good
an
point.
iPad for corporate purposes, the same way Windows 8 doesn't really feel like a corporate thing.
Yeah, well,
And,
but they kind of had. I thought they kind of had the idea that businesses would buy Windows 8 tablets to use them for just general business things.
I don't really know how you could use a tablet for really business things, so I guess
Well, it runs like PowerPoint and Excel and that sort of stuff.
yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
but
Pass around the thing,
But I mean, when you think about it, like some companies, for example, will use, a lot of companies use Access for their database, for example, and it's just not going to be easy for them if they're using a touch device to make Excel spreadsheets or Access tables.
Yeah,
and
well,
stuff.
they wouldn't go out buying tablets for all their employees to use programs like Access. So
Oh, they do. They
Yeah.
do. They like. I know this guy who his company bought him a tablet for his work. So
okay, that's strange.
Well, another point that with the start menu, it's just I pull up a picture now just on Google because I don't have my Windows petition up, but just the start menu is so useful. Like when I don't open programs, usually by clicking on the desktop, I'll go, press the Windows key and type it in enter, or Command space and type it in enter. I'm not a very like go into applications kind of guy, so and just got so many useful things like if you want to open your computer or any of your folders or shut down and go to control panel, it's just so much easier in the start menu.
Oh, the shutdown button. Why couldn't they have made that
Yeah,
easier to find? Maybe.
I saw.
Yeah.
I just going into like a different discussion, but I saw. I don't know if you guys have you seen the new Samsung Galaxy S3 ad?
no.
Which one? I thought there were multiple ones.
Yeah, but it's like this brand new. I think it came out like yesterday or today. I only saw it today, so I'm guessing.
Probably not then.
Well, I watch YouTube quite a bit, so it's the first time I've seen it on YouTube, and it was a bunch of people camping outside an Apple store, like waiting for the iPhone 5.
This is getting controversial already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a really controversial ad, and it was like, it was showing like all the good stuff about the Galaxy S3. It's like,
Well, you can't blame Samsung, really.
It's like- it was like Apple was like the guys sitting outside the App Store was like, yes, we're gonna get all the stuff we got promised last time, but didn't get, like a bigger screen and an operating system that actually works.
Can I just point out $1.3 billion grudge?
Ooh, struck a nerve.
Yeah, but it was so
Damn.
funny. It's like somebody they put their two androids together outside the front of the Apple Store. It's like, what did you guys just do? What just happened there? It's like we just shared a playlist. Just like touching your phones? Yeah, that's how it works. It's Android, and it's like, oh my god. And it's like somebody took a photo. It's like, what type of pixels does it have? It's like better than the iPhone pixels and all that. It's like, it was so funny because like,
Because they're just trying to bail on iPhone as much as possible.
well, they're saying that the Galaxy S3 is better than the iPhone
We need
5.
to make all our money back. Please buy our phones.
Well, the Galaxy,
Sales don't do.
well, iPhone 4S made less money because of the Android phones. They were predicted $28 million or something. 28 million sales or something. No, you take 28 million sales. They only got like 21 or 22 million sales.
Okay.
So they lost a bit of expected money, and Android, I think they doubled what they were expected sales. So,
I think the thing with
but their expected sales were really small. So
the thing with Apple is I find that when their products originally came out,
yeah,
everyone hates them. I don't know, some kind of, people are expecting flying hover cars. It's just like, why can't you provide it? It's like it's impossible. But I'm sure Apple could have been a bit more interested, but people eventually lighten up, and you'll see your billions of iPhone 5s already.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, Joe's brought up another good point. The Microsoft logo. Is that
Let's just laugh at it.
Yes, the new Microsoft logo. I don't know. It's almost too simplistic.
Does anyone like colourful squares?
No, God, no.
I mean, yes, it does look more like a typical window than their previous logo, but it's just too plain.
I think Linux needs to come back.
Yeah, we
It'll
need
end the great war between Microsoft and Apple. Just everyone will buy
That's been reigniting, except Microsoft has no game now. They just don't even know what to do. They're just like, oh, we made Windows 8, and it's like,
The exact same with Apple. Apple doesn't know what to do now.
well, yeah, they're just gonna. Well, without Steve Jobs, what do you do? I mean, I feel the magic of the company's kind of faded away a bit. Like when he was there, I used to watch every single, like all the keynotes were so. I reckon he was very good with presenting and stuff, but I don't know. I haven't warmed up to Tim Cook yet.
I watched the presentation with Dylan the other day, and it was alright.
Yeah, well.
Well, they got the new iPod Touch coming out.
Oh, the new iPod Touch actually looks really good.
It actually does.
So I don't know how much. I don't know how much involvement Steve Jobs actually had with this version of the iPod Touch, but
He would have approved it at least.
yeah, well, if it wasn't his idea, then
Good on.
that would be a good thing because it's showing that Apple can still produce good, innovative. Well, innovative in the sense that they're upgrading their products in interesting and new ways.
I reckon he did work on it. Give Apple 1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
And then they will not have any of Steve Jobs' ideas left.
Yeah.
To see how they do.
Yeah.
See if they're still as good as they are now.
Apple TV. Oh, the TV even by Apple. I reckon that'd be pretty cool.
Well, they already have the Apple TV. Well,
Oh, no.
I know what you mean, but yeah.
Yeah, Apple television, actual with the big screen and stuff.
That's pretty cool, Joe, by the way.
We need more pixels.
The thing I noticed with the new Android, the Galaxy S3 from Samsung, was that its resolution was actually the same as the 13-inch MacBook at 1280 by 720, and
I can't help feeling, Joe, but that's just kind of an attempt to just outdo Apple, just plainly outdo them.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. They have to outdo Apple because that's their main competitive market.
Because
they have to outdo Apple no matter what.
I'm fairly sure Apple was the first smartphone company to go into that whole area of retina display.
Yeah, I know
Like,
I know what you mean.
Screens. So the only reason the Samsung ones have such high resolution is because they're like, oh, let's beat Apple.
Well,
they have to. They have to, otherwise they're not going to make any money.
The same as my MacBook, actually. I mean, it's impressive, but I don't
Well,
know.
yeah. Then you have to ask the question: who really needs such a high resolution, a high pixel density phone? When I mean, all you need to really use a phone for is just some basic web browsing, texting, and calling people.
You know,
Well, yeah.
I don't even use my phone
They
for
call the
taking
iPhone.
photos. Like,
the iPhone's
seriously.
okay.
And then the whole reason that Apple called their high resolution a Retina display is because they made it big enough so that you can't see individual pixels at normal viewing distance, but they didn't bother to make it too ridiculously big.
Well, yeah, but you have to also realize that the Galaxy S3 has almost a 5-inch display when compared with the
fair.
iPhone's 4
So
inch.
yeah, whether or not, if that's it's a bigger display, so obviously they're going to need more pixels. Yeah.
More pickles.
Pixels.
What
I did
pixel?
say.
Well, yeah. Well, when the iPhone 4S is primarily being used as a $1,000 Facebook machine, I don't think you need that many pixels on it.
But
I mean, still, it's a
well,
spectacular.
from experience, I think it does make. It actually does make not much, but it does make a difference.
Oh no, the colors are definitely more vibrant. All
No,
beautiful.
not just colors, really, but
I know the actual.
being able to. I can't distinguish individual pixels, so it just looks a lot smoother,
Okay.
a lot nicer overall.
I was thinking of some of the sample pictures they show on the iPhone. I was reminded, I think it was Nokia or something. On one of Nokia's phones, they got caught out that the picture that was actually displayed on the phone, do you know how they had like all the pictures in the Photos app?
Yeah.
It wasn't actually taken on the phone, and they were just like, oh, sorry, we didn't actually think that you meant, like, you'd think that it was actually taken on the phone.
Oh.
Is this Nokia's Lumia?
But, yeah, the Lumina. And they take those pictures like a, Canon EOS 5D and chucked them on the phone, just like, oh, you want an actual picture? Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
Actually, speaking about the Lumia, apparently it's got a dot per inch of 336 DPI when compared with the iPhone's 326 and the S3's 306.
Oh, so the iPhone
The
has
iPhone's got
a DPI than the S3.
yes, yeah.
So even though the S3's got more pixels, it wouldn't. The pixels are more distinguishable from each other.
Yeah, but then you have to realize that the difference between 306 and 336
is so
it's
small.
very minor.
Hey guys, we'll have to wrap it up soon. So like in the next 5 minutes or so. But is there anything that you want to bring up before we finish this podcast? Like, is there anything you really want to talk about?
Well, just a one cool thing.
Has anyone seen Looper?
No, is it out
No.
yet?
Yeah,
Oh shit, I want to go see that.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Now I'm confused.
So
The movie Looper.
Oh, the Looper. Yeah, okay. No, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm probably gonna see it tomorrow night. I reckon. Maybe.
yeah, I'll come with you then, Joe.
What's
Yeah,
is that the like time traveling one?
Yeah, it's got like time travel and
Assassination, yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. God.
yeah, it looks really good.
We should see it.
Yeah, we should go sometime. Joe, we will probably just hide in your boot, if that's okay. Your car boot.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hey. Alright. Well,
Yeah.
this is the end of the podcast, guys. Thank you for listening. This is Henry.
Joe.
Come on, somebody say it. Just one of you just Dale.
Well, okay. Sam,
And Robbie.
because we had an order at the start of when we'd say the people, and everyone's apparently forgot that, so yeah.
Well, no, I was just like, oh, okay, I'll just be last. And you're just like, no one talked.
We weren't last at the start.
Okay, I didn't know the order we were in. Oh, that's right, we're going in the Skype order.
Yes,
But
Robbie.
I
Yes,
can't
we
see
are.
myself in Skype. It just says Henry Joe Sam. So it's confusing. Don't judge me.
This is the guys from Insomniac Fabrications, and thank you for listening.
Yeah.